Welcome, policymakers. Today I want to confront a grim reality that's unfolding within the Illinois prison system. Over the past few years, we've seen an alarming number of deaths in Illinois correctional facilities. Many of these deaths are preventable, rooted in a system that prioritizes punishment over rehabilitation. Let's start with the issue of deplorable sanitation. Unsanitary conditions have plagued Illinois prisons for decades. Inmates often live in overcrowded cells where basic hygiene is a luxury. This neglect not only dehumanizes those incarcerated, but also puts their lives at risk. Consider this. In 2019, an outbreak of Legionnaire's disease swept through a state prison, claiming multiple lives. It was a stark reminder of the consequences of ignoring essential health and sanitation standards. But sanitation is just the tip of the iceberg. There's a far more insidious problem at play: the rampant misconduct among corrections officers. Reports of abuse, neglect, and corruption are disturbingly common. Officers who are supposed to uphold the law often end up violating the very rights they're meant to protect. Inmates who exercise their right to file grievances often face retaliation. Correctional officers punish them by denying access to programming, work, and placing them in solitary confinement based on falsely accused violations. Some even face threats of physical harm. Black and brown inmates disproportionately face harsher treatment, longer sentences, and fewer opportunities for rehabilitation. This isn't just a failure of the system, it's a violation of basic human rights. For instance, in 2021, a report revealed that black inmates were subjected to solitary confinement at twice the rate of their white counterparts. This kind of racial disparity isn't just a statistic. It's a reflection of the deep-seated biases that pervade our correctional facilities. And let's not forget the stigma attached to incarceration itself. Society views prison as a place for punishment rather than a chance for redemption. This mindset influences policy decisions, often leading to harsher laws and more overcrowded prisons. Civil rights violations in Illinois prisons are rampant, from denying inmates proper medical care to unjust use of force. These violations strip individuals of their dignity and humanity. This isn't just a problem for those behind bars, it's a stain on our collective conscience. So, what can be done? First, there needs to be greater accountability and transparency within the correctional system. Independent oversight bodies can help ensure that misconduct is addressed and not swept under the rug. Second, we must invest in rehabilitation programs that offer inmates a real chance at turning their lives around. Education, job training, and mental health services should be the cornerstones of our correctional strategy. Lastly, it's time to confront the systemic racism that underpins much of our criminal justice system. Policy changes, cultural shifts, and ongoing education are essential in creating a fairer, more just society. During State's Attorney Kim Foxx's tenure, an alarming number of inmates were released after being wrongfully convicted. Numerous more cases are sitting on the Conviction Review Unit desk. According to Kim Foxx, who has resigned, this is due to a lack of manpower without offering a solution. Thank you for your attention. The time for change is now.